Hello, myself Kalpana. Today I will be telling you about fluency in English. Why fluency in English? Because now in this competitive world, English has become a major and important language for kids, youngsters and for even us to understand things in better way. Hello, myself Kalpana. Today I will be telling you about fluency in English. Why fluency in English? Because now in this competitive world, English has become a major and important language for kids, youngsters and for even us to understand things in better way. So English has become very important language nowadays. Let's see the 5 major steps or 5 major points which we have to understand to learn English fluently. Number 1, don't be afraid. When we learn new things, we seems to be kind of afraiding things. We are afraid of something, doing new things. But first time when you commit that mistake, or rather committing that mistake, if you commit mistakes and you learn from that mistake, then you will never be afraid of committing that mistake. And learning is a very important point from that mistake. So don't be afraid of committing mistake. Commit the mistake and then learn from the mistake. This is the first major step to learn English fluently. Second step is listening carefully. English is a not regular language what we speak with our friends, relatives. It is a foreign language. So we have to listen it carefully so that you can prepare your answer in your mind and you can bring that answer in words properly. So listening is a very important steps. From nursery, starting from the nursery, kids are forced to listen the rhymes or the tables or the spellings of anything very carefully so they can repeat after the teacher. So listening is very careful. Is the second important point. Third point, think in English. Most of the time when we think about purchasing new things, or when we think about anyone's career, or when we think anything point in our life, we always think in our mother tongue. So avoid doing that. What you have to do, you have to think in English only. Never mind if you are short in vocabulary. This will help you to think, increase your vocabulary, and you will get new words to learn. Try to make or take any 5 new words and try to make sentence from that 5 new words, which will increase your vocabulary, and this will increase your conversation with your kids or with your family members also. So always think in English and try to make sentence with that new vocabulary words. Fourth one, talk to yourself. Now this is also the another point which when we think in English, we talk in English also. That is when we think in English, we start murmuring. But start in English murmuring. That is, if you stand in front of the mirror, if this is good, that is good, we say in Marathi. But avoid doing that. Start saying in English. If this saree is good, is this necklace is good, is this earring is good. Or start speaking with yourself. If you are alone, you can speak to yourself and start that conversation. Or you can start writing also. Reading and writing any of the topic like my house, my pet or my job or English language. This will also increase your English vocabulary and you will feel confident in what you are writing, what you are saying and what you are telling. Use tongue twister. Tongue twister plays a major role in speaking fluently English. Why? Because the tongue is twisted many a times. Why kids are forced to say rhymes? Because as fast they say, their tongues get twisted many times. If the tongue is twisted, then English will go fast. If English will go fast, they will start speaking fast. Only the problem is they have to catch the new words. So when you don't catch new words, you can't make new sentences. So increasing vocabulary. Vocabulary, how to increase? Read new books, novels, even newspaper is a major source of getting new words. So you can, in this way, you can increase your vocabulary. Another major point. When you are speaking in English, you have to find new words. And you will find new words, you can make new sentences, and with new sentence, you have to share with your new friends. So come to our tuition, Spoken English, the method tuition, which will help you to speak English fluently. Rather you start your speaking, it will help you a lot. Here in method tuition, we will teach you how to speak in English with your kids, with your friends or college going students. You can also communicate your daily life routine with your friends also. Special batches for housewife, children, college students. We will teach your English grammar, sentence making, correct pronunciation, correcting your vocabulary, phonic sound, how to spell the word. So welcome to our tuition, The Method. Thank you.